Let's go to Peggy in Washington. Hi, Peggy.
Hi. Good afternoon. Shalom and Maranatha.
Amen, sister.
I have been reading through the Bible, and I stopped at Exodus 12:40 to 42, and it says, the time the people of Israel lived in Egypt was 430 years. At the end of 430 years to the day, all the divisions of Adonai left the land of Egypt. This was the night when Adonai kept vigil to bring them out of the land of Egypt, and this same night continues to be a night when Adonai keeps vigil for all the people of Israel through all their generations. And I was just so excited to read that. My husband was reading about the 4 blood moons, and I understand that the first blood moon for this year is going to be at Passover, and then another one at Feast of Tabernacles. And I don't know, I was just so excited about that, and just praying that when do you think that's just a prediction, these blood moons that are coming, the time that they're coming?
Well, yeah, they're predictions, but I think they're pretty clear that it's going to happen. There's going to be 4 blood moon eclipses between the rest of 2014 and 2015, and they're going to coincide with feasts like Passover and Tabernacles. And as far as what to make of that, I'm not really sure myself. Pastor Darrell?
Yeah, it is coming, and it's something unique and exciting. And there's been some folks that have done some research on these things, and some significant events have taken place in the past. But I don't. Every day we're ready for Jesus. I mean, that's really the key. We know the rapture of the church can happen right now. There's going to be events that are going to take place, as Joel declares in Joel 2:30. I will show wonders in the heavens and on the earth, blood and fire, and billows of smoke. The sun be turned to darkness, the moon to blood, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. So we all know, according to Bible prophecy right now, is we see that it's time for the rapture of the church, and everyone needs to come to Christ and get ready to go. We keep sharing with people the love of Christ, share salvation, keep reaching out to the lost, keep discipling, stay focused, and yeah, these are exciting times. Israel's back in the land. We see the EU as the revived Roman Empire. We see the surrounding Islamic nations surrounding Israel, fulfilling Ezekiel 36, 37, waiting for 38, 39 to take place. So these are incredible times. Matthew 24 talks about the earthquakes and all these things. And the blood moons, we go, okay, here, this could be another event that is going to be unveiled. Could the rapture happen before it? Well, it could happen today. And so we look at those things, and we evaluate, we weigh them, and we wait and see. What we don't want to do is be setting dates, and that's the main issue. Jesus said no one knows the day or the hour. So we look at it, we go, okay, could be something very incredible. Let's just watch and see. But the main thing is we're soul winning and we're making disciples continuously, and that's what Christ commanded us to do. So, but it's fascinating. I look at it all, I go, I'm fascinated, and we'll see how it goes here coming up in just a few weeks. So we'll see what the Lord has for us. But let's just keep leading people to Christ. Steve?
Yeah, amen. That's how I feel about it as well, Peggy. I know that there's, even just on this To Every Man an Answer broadcast, you're going to get a variety of responses on a question like that. And some of the teachers are going to be pretty fired up about these blood moons, and others of us are just going to say, hey, it may be something, it may not. I don't want to be hasty. The last thing I want to do is be a date setter, and I'm kind of in that category, and it sounds like Pastor Darrell is as well. So let's just be about the Great Commission, and let's live serious and focused lives no matter what age we live in, or how long it is before Jesus comes again. Peggy, I don't think that we're really up to the task of saying much more about it, because it's just something that we can't be conclusive about right now, Peggy. I hope that helps, sister. Let's go to
Steve, I'll just add to that. I think what happens sometimes is we look at these things. Yes, we can get excited. That's cool, but let's not get sensational about it. Mm-hmm. And when we get into sensationalism, then it can almost be like the little boy crying wolf. So all of a sudden, we're crying wolf over this, and we're crying wolf over that. We're crying, and pretty soon everybody goes, "Oh, you Christians are always saying all these crazy things." Just stay steady, deliver the message, and we'll see what the Lord has. Just keep winning souls, offering salvation, the salvation of Christ to folks, and let them come to that salvation. And these are little tools, they're little things that we can share with people, but you don't want it to be where our message becomes kind of an empty box, okay? Because, well, nothing really happened when I said that would happen on that date. That's I remember way back in Y2K, it's like, the Lord's coming, It's like, well, the world's coming to an end. Well, here we are in 2014, and we're still going, and the Lord's still saving souls, and let's just stay focused on the Great Commission. Steve?
Yep, that's exactly how I feel about it, because I've been through that ringer too many times. I've just been, just like you said, Pastor Darrell, it was Y2K, and it was Desert Storm, and it was 2012, and it was just one thing after the next where people got all hyped up about this stuff, and we just continually seem to keep the same pace, inching towards the end, and let's just stay in the saddle. Let's just be faithful. Keep your eyes on Jesus, do what he's put on your plate to do, and we'll see what he brings.